I would say we have walked 8-ish kilometers. Okay, that's exaggerating. 7 kilometers in stuff like this. I just want a coffee. It's last day today.
I know.
They're disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to go right the way to Santiago.
Yeah.
It's not happening today.
Not this time. Not this time.
Buenos dias. Guess what? It's raining. Okay, so day 5 of our Camino Norte. And this is our last day for us. So we're walking from Guernica to Bilbao. 30 kilometers a day, early one. Hence why we're leaving in the dark. So we're going to get walking. We're not joining Heaven and Rob today because they've got a shorter day to it than us today. So we're going to leave them to it. We're going to get going. We are going to meet up with them in Bilbao later in the weekend. So that should be fun. Anyway, so join us on today. Let's see what today brings. Hopefully we can get a coffee con leche before the day really starts. In there. Hopefully, no. Oh, nah. Okay, onwards and upwards.
5 minutes later.
We found cafe con leche. Okay, so we're going to leave Guernica now with a cafe con leche under our little belts, aren't we, Louise?
Yes. We're leaving Guernica though.
Oh. Right, I apologise again for anybody that tells me off for getting pronunciations wrong of these cities or just complete different names. I get confused, I'm old.
It's not just cities, it's just general pronunciation of many things.
Yeah.
So it's not specific to difficult towns.
No. Oh, croissants in there. Oh, I've just found croissants. Should we get a croissant as well?
Buenos dias.
What's happening, Louise? I've did a little good morning, people, coming out of Gernika. Got that right then?
You did, yeah.
Nice.
Well done.
So it's a difficulty rating of 4?
Difficulty rating of 4 out of 5 today. The last 3 days have been 5s out of 5s. Quite interesting. I discovered this morning that the first week of the Norte, from Irun or San Sebastian, wherever you start, to Bilbao, is actually the hardest week of the whole Norte in terms of challenging terrain.
Yes.
It's also the most expensive week of the Norte.
Why did we pick this week?
Because we wanted to walk with our friends.
Yeah, in fairness though, we ticked it off now.
Yeah.
We can come back and pick it up from Bilbao.
Yeah, totally. Hola. That was my day. I think it's like 300 meters up out of Guernica, so we've done some of that, if not all.
Oh, look at that. Bit of grass underfoot. That's good. Get some of this mud off my feet. Buenos dias, fellow pilgrims. You're on the Norte. Keep your eyes peeled. So you walk on a long bit of road, track, tarmac road. And we stopped literally just there and went, oh, are we sure we're on the right route? We haven't seen a yellow arrow for quite a while. And then just by chance, we saw this here. That there, which is a marker. But from the road you can't see it because it's blank on the other side. However, I've just seen a yellow arrow up there. On the back of a road sign. It's very confusing.
Hold on.
I'm going to come back to you.
Hold on.
1 second. We've gone a little off piste. We've just walked around the road just before Esquikia. And we got a little bit lost and we stopped and we sort of looked around, and by chance we saw this little arrow here, but we saw the back end of it from the road with nothing on it. So we looked and we were going, oh, do we need to go down that way? But we just by chance saw a yellow arrow up there on the main road, and I think this track is coming up towards the road where you rejoin the road and carry on, and I think we've just done a little detour on the road rather than the actual track, so we've missed something. Don't know if we've walked a bit further or a bit less, not sure. Probably, knowing us, we've probably walked further. However, when you're on the Norte, keep your eyes out. I think we've missed something totally. I blame the fact we only had one cafe con leche this morning. Hey ho, onwards and upwards, buon camino. Day 5 for us, last day for us, walking the Camino Norte. I mentioned earlier that we've left Heather and Rob back at Guernica. We start a little bit later than us because they've got a 20-kilometre day. We're sitting at around 30 kilometres today. So we headed off a bit early this morning. It's about 9:30, 9:45. We've seen a few pilgrims this morning, about 3, 4, not too many. Sure, we will see some across the day. But what we haven't found yet, since we've left the city, we haven't come across a cafe yet. I would say we're around 9, 10 kilometres in. So about a third of the way. And we're still out in the countryside, so I wouldn't say we're far actually from the airport. I can see the airport on the Google map. So anyway, so we are going to head down, get ourselves to a little coffee shop. May even treat ourselves to a tosta and marmalada. I hope you're enjoying this video. You may have seen that we did the Camino Francis not long back. And so we'll put a link up above us. That was with Henry as well. Megan's on this one, as you can see occasionally. She's made the option not to come on camera with us this time round, as teenagers do quite often. So yeah, go and have a look at the Camino Francis one. We filmed every day for about 40 days, and then Louise pulled together a really nice montage, so I'll put that in the link. Have we made it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a long walk.
It was a bit.
It's about 40 minutes, so grab yourself a cup of tea, settle down. Enjoy our journey on that one. So yeah. Let's go and grab a coffee. Did you enjoy that?
There's 3 kinds of fun. There's level 1 fun, which is like, oh, this is just fun. There's level 2 fun, which isn't fun when you're doing it, but it's fun after because you've achieved something. And there's level 3 fun, which is just not fun.
Oh, okay.
And that was a 2.
Onward and upwards. Here comes the handmaiden's tale. Go on Camino, we say. Let's go and have some fun, we say. Let's go and experience northern Spain in its finest beauty, we say. And then we find that. We've been walking, this isn't an exaggeration, we've literally been walking for the last, I don't know, in the last 10 kilometres-ish, I would say we have walked 8-ish kilometres. Okay, that's exaggerating. 7 kilometres in stuff like this. I just want a coffee. Just a coffee. Just one café con leche. That's all I ask for. Anyway, see you on the other side.
Oh, hello. Damn it. I think I am not complaining. FYI. I'm not complaining.
She's a moaner.
But when it's muddy, and I mean, that's like, I mean, you should see Megan's shoes. They may never recover.
So I think if somebody had asked me, up there on yonder hill, do you want a lift? Do you want a taxi? Oh, excuse me. I probably would have said, aye, go on then. I'll jump in. Feet were hurting, legs were hurting. It was walking through real mud, as we saw. But now we're heading for a little town called Uria.
Yes.
And it looks like we might have some cafes. I'm happy. You happy, Louise? Well, I can't see you. There she is. Her feet are hurting. So we're gonna head down and get ourselves into a cafe. At least we're not walking through mud. We have just got to the outskirts of Bilbao in a little place called Zamudio. Is that right?
I think so.
Okay, so we stopped to have a bit of lunch. So we're getting some coffee and some chips and stuff just to get to it. But I thought I'd like to show you in the book the hill that we're going to take on now to take us into Bilbao. Because actually this will get us ready for our rag bike challenge in July. So if you're interested in watching us cycle across Iowa on our bikes, and I mean push bikes, not motorbikes, then make sure you subscribe and like, because we're going to be filming it. We are 7 days across Iowa State, going up and down, up and down. But for now, we're having our food, ready to take on this little challenge. Belly full of chips, or platas, alioli, something like that. Anyway, belly full of chips and croquettes and a cafe con leche, so I've had an immediate carb rush and caffeine rush. So that hill we showed you a moment ago on the map is this one here. Nice, isn't it? So we've got to cross this road first, but I assume we're going over the top and not just taking a chance and legging it across, because that would be fair game sport, I'm sure, for the locals to see how many pilgrims they could have in a day. So we're going up, come along with us, and I will show you what the view's like at the top.
Hola.
Hola.
Fancy joining me?
Yeah.
That was tough, wasn't it?
Honestly, I didn't struggle that much.
Not slippery though.
It was quite slippery and it was very steep, but as long as you just go slow and steady, it's fine. But I think, you know, I mean, Megan struggled with that a bit, but in fairness, I think anyone her age that's, you know, would find that hard. So she can sit down for a minute, I think.
There's a vending machine up here.
You're not lying. The views from up here are stunning. Louise is there. Megan's a bit further down. In fairness, it's a big old hike up here. And in fairness, we've done about 25-26k so far today. So it's a big old day for all of us, but it is what it is. I'm going to show you the views. Ready? Here you go. Look at that. Just got a little bit of a diversion around the original Camino Park, because I think they're doing some work on it, and we came across this. So if anybody knows what this is, comment below please. I'm assuming it's got something to do with the war, possibly a bit of a lookout across Bilbao, the north of Spain, but I'd be interested to know. My money's on military, but anyway, if everybody knows on the top of the hill just going into Bilbao what that little thing is, let me know. Cheers. End of day 5. After a long walk from, where did we start, Louise?
Guernica.
Guernica.
Yeah.
And we're just descending now into Bilbao. And we've walked around, how far, 30k?
It would be,
31k?
once we get in, it'd be about 31 kilometres today.
So a good old walk.
Yeah, real good walk.
So we thought we'd do our end of day today.
Yeah.
So, as I'm sure you're aware, we're just doing a short part of the Norte this time, because unfortunately we've only got about a week away from the UK and we have to return. So we've met up with Heather and Rob and we've done a bit of a walk with them. They're continuing their way down to Santiago. Hopefully we'll catch up with them tomorrow. Just a little bit bite to eat.
Yes.
Before we have to go back to the UK. Thoughts, Louise, on the Camino Norte?
Challenging.
Yep.
Not gonna lie. Challenging. Lots of ups, lots of downs. Time of year means it's quite wet as well, so that makes it harder. But absolutely glorious, gorgeous.
Fantastic. Well
like the
worked.
best bits of Galicia, the walk to Finisterre, that kind of style of walking.
Yeah, and as we're getting into Bilbao, it's actually getting prettier as we're going inland.
Yeah.
Away from the coast.
Yeah, and I hear the next stages are a little bit more undulating and a little bit less sort of sharp. So I think we've done the hardest part.
Certainly have. So we're going to end it here now. Hopefully we will be back soon to continue the rest of the Norte. So we'll pick it back up again at Bilbao and continue towards Santiago.
Yep.
When that will be, we're not 100% sure. We're trying to get it planned in. But make sure you like and subscribe so you know when we do come back and drop it back on. Also follow us on Substack.
Yes.
Link is just below in the comments. That's where you'll find out what we're up to. and we publish live stuff on there. So dive on that, have a look. Hope you've enjoyed this little Camino Norte mini series. We're gonna go finish off our walk now, find our Airbnb, and I think probably soak our feet. Buen camino.
Buen camino.